Hello and welcome to the second installment of this series of our first Super Smash Bros. Tournaments. So this is our second day, the day after the first episode takes place, and this tournament is a little far. It's about 45 minutes away, but again, I'm still determined to go, still determined to get better, and this time I won't go for things that, will kill me. And we're just gonna see how we do. I say we because I have a friend of mine who's going to be coming with me. He won one tournament a long time ago, back when Brawl had just come out. Today, this is my friend, the one I said I was going to. Yesterday was my first, and he's already won a tournament once in his career. So
in my heyday, this like years and years ago. We're talking about like Smash Brothers Melee before the techniques were super advanced. It was just straight up, you hit me, I block.
Yeah. So he has some Smash experience. A little bit of backstory. This friend of mine, I first met him when I moved in with my current roommate. And before I met him, I had never played anybody who gave me a real challenge, or at least not since I first started the game. So the minute I played this guy, I got so excited because I had no idea if I was gonna win or not, and I hadn't felt that in a couple years. Wow, that was insanely good. I should just fool you right there. The one time that I try and read the fact that your roll goes past me, and you don't go past me.
Plus, I did things that were very unsafe because I'm used to people who are playing bad.
And so me and him kept in touch, and we started playing more and more often. He came over, and then I went over. And pretty soon, we decided to just go to our first Smash tournament together. So the next series of episodes should be me and him. We're trying to plan this out so that both of us can go, so that we can film each other's sets, and so that we can just, have a friend with us, get a different perspective, see how both of us are feeling. And overall, it should be a really fun day. So without further ado, let's see how it was. Alright, we made it.
We are here.
And I had no idea how to get here, but we're here. So
yeah, we kind of we didn't get lost, but we kind of went in circles for a second.
yes, yeah, because these are just stores.
This is not residential. We should probably show them the. Are you gonna show them the? We should probably show them the.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. It's in the. We're way over Vista, so I don't recognize anything. But it's just there's just stores everywhere. All right, we're gonna go in and see how far we get in brackets.
Wish us luck.
So right off the bat, this was more of a trading card game store. It definitely had a lot of Magic at the Gathering, and it had some obscure anime card games. Never recognized them. Part of me thought they weren't even in English, but since there was a lot of people, I assumed it was. And so we actually ended up getting there about 2 hours early by accident. We were told that friendlies started at 3:30, but the tournament didn't start till 6 o'clock, and check-in started at 5 o'clock. So I don't know why there was a whole hour in between, and then a whole 2.5 hours before friendlies. So needless to say, we got plenty of friendlies before the actual tournament started.
I forgot to change my controller. Do you ever control special?
Yeah, I do.
What is it?
What's it called? Attack and Smash and Switch.
Oh, heck no.
He's not playing with that.
Like, oh, you know, maybe it's just like something small, like
Jump is X, not
exactly, like, you know.
Oh wait, yeah, my jump is X. Pretty much everything is like shift over one. Like just rotate everything. Do you see yourself up there? Huh?
And then before the actual tournament started, the TO and his assistant pulled up the big television and they posted the bracket so each of us could see who we were playing, and they were updating it constantly.
All right, one final announcement. My name is Tony. This is David right here. We are Imperial Games on the Game Circuit. We're hosting this for you guys. If you guys want to watch your stream, it's going to be on the Game Circuit Facebook page. We'll post it somewhere, I guess, unless you already know where it is. I suggest everyone like and follow it. We have business cards if you're interested in having one of these up here. Okay. Otherwise, I'm going to start shouting names, so listen for names. So first up on stream, I have Andy and Snaggin. Over here, Andy and Snaggin.
Ready?
Let's do this.
Next down, I have Nosh and Steak. Yeah. Next dish down is Spada and Mix Up. Yeah. Next dish down, Moonlight Night and Flowing Water. And then next dish is down, I have Maid of Onyx and On 4. Come on down, guys. Let's get your...
Darian is first. So Darian was actually the first one to start playing. Darian had been out of the game for a while, and I think his opponent was new to the scene as well. So both of them didn't really know who was supposed to pick the stage first and how it was supposed to rotate. But after pulling up the rule set, they got the match going.
Proceedings are going to be based on that one website we use. Everyone uses it apparently. Yeah, bracket. And then we also have our own seatings too. So.
This guy's really playing with you? Yeah, man. You know what? Just connect me. I have my Switch in my car. Just connect me that.
I need the list for the stage.
The list of stages? Y'all go on Smash GG? Do y'all have Smash GG? Okay, here. Alright, cutting out. Darian played very well, I thought, at least. His snake was a lot more safe, and his combos were a lot more consistent than when me and him play in friendlies. His opponent even tried to do some wacky counter pick. He went Kirby, which in this game is not considered very good. Definitely not better than the character he was using before. And he ended up 2-0ing his opponent, moving on to second round. Then, about halfway through their second game, I got called up for my match, and me and my opponent actually played on the streaming station, so I actually have footage of both of our games. Both because I ended up 2-0ing him instead of going 0-2, which is a lot better than the last tournament that I went to. on the second, on the first match of winners and the first match of losers. So I got one more chance. After finishing my first game and winning by a 2-0, then I went on to second round of winners, and I ended up losing twice in a row. So it was basically I won by 2 and then I lost by 2. But again, better than the last tournament. After I lost my game, I went ahead and started spectating Darian's game. He's in losers too. Round 2. Now round 3. Then, about halfway through their first game, I got called up for my losers match. So I actually didn't get a chance to film very much of Darian's games, which I feel bad about. But every single time that I started spectating him, I would get called up for my match. And so Darian ended up following the same pattern as me. He won his first game, a 2-0, and then he lost his second game, he got 0-2. So both of us were in losers bracket round 1 now. So Darian and I are scheduled to play our first losers match, and guess what we did? I won my first game, 2-0, then I lost my second game, 0-2. He won his first game, 2-0, then he lost his second game, 0-2. Consistent is the word of the day, y'all. And so after we were out of the tournament, we ended up doing Squad Strike. That was a last minute thing. We weren't planning on doing it, but since they offered and it was only like an extra $10 to enter, then we did. So while we were waiting, we ended up just playing some more friendlies and getting some more experience. It was pretty weird playing friendlies with the guy that ended up taking 3rd place. And whenever me and Darian played him in friendlies, we were able to consistently beat him, and yet he got like 4 places ahead of us, so we're both scratching our heads wondering why. And I think in Squad Strike we actually did a little different than winning our first and losing our second, because we really had no idea how Squad Strike worked, and it was our first time ever playing it, even though we own the game and have the mode to play. Darian and I met in brackets.
Always. We can't escape each other.
Okay, so Darian and I fought. I won. Darian is now in losers, and he's going up against somebody. And Squad Strike is weird. I had to get used to it. Both of us had to get used to it. But basically, the match never ends, and you play with all 3 characters, all different characters. So you got to balance it out. So it was fun. Update on how far we get. Okay, so I lost my second round of squad, and I think Darian lost his 3rd or 2nd round. I don't remember. And we've just been playing friendlies for like an hour, but it's already like 9:30, so we should probably start heading back. It's like 45 minutes. But here's one last friendly. Don't you say it. Don't you say it. You know how many times this man would not leave my house because he just says run it back.
Run it back.
No, dude.
Yeah, I kind of want to run it back. I don't want to win like that.
We had a stop breaking my shit.
But
I don't want to win like that.
but you were glad beating me like that.
That's tournament. That's
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
friendlies. No. Tournament? I'm about to. Are you suicide?
You should have been more prepared.
We take those.
Yeah.
We take those.
I take those.
We always take those.
I take those.
Really, it's like his weakness is scared of him.
The comeback? The actual comeback? The actual comeback. 2 stock leads still win.
I can run it back. That's fine.
No, stop. All right, we're leaving. We'll come next week.
Definitely.
You want to play him so bad?
bro.
You can.
We're gonna level up.
There we go. Y'all always see each other next week, kids. Come on. Okay, what'd you think? First time getting back into the scene.
It was fun. Had a great time. Took a bunch of L's at first. Then I switched to Inkling and started messing stuff up.
Yeah.
But definitely need to put some more work in with my other characters. And I'm playing Inkling in the tournament. I thought there was gonna be 1,000 Inklings, but there was not. It was only one guy who played Inkling.
I was telling, same one yesterday. So I don't know what they were talking about, saying that they see Inklings everywhere, because you were the only one that I saw. I think I'm gonna try more Ganondorf, because ironically, and I hate to say this, but I'm doing better with him than I am with Shulk. And I want to play Shulk, but it's just nothing.
You have to just dedicate. Like Shulk is like learning 5 characters, so you have to be like.
The Monados, the 5 Monados.
It really is, because each time you switch to it, it changes his properties.
Yeah.
Certain ways that you can follow up on things with speed, you can't follow up with on what's the one where he's like really heavy and slow?
Shield.
Yeah, like you wouldn't be able to follow up with it. So
Yeah.
it's a lot of time and effort you have to put into that one character. You'd have to just drop everyone and only use him until you were like a master of him. So you just take your time with it.
I'm pretty consistent with Palutena though.
You know, your Palutena is annoying, which means it's great. I hate it. He's literally upset my mood at times. I won't play Snake Palutena. I won't do that ever again.
So if they're hosting one next week, then basically there's gonna be a tournament at least every weekend. For one weekend it's gonna be in San Diego. For another weekend it's gonna be over here.
Sweet, man.
So I definitely want to keep going to all of them. How about you?
Same. I had a really good time.
All right.
Everyone was really cool. That's one thing that I appreciated. When I went to the Street Fighter ones back in the day, people were snobby, emotional, upset. Everyone here, we all get upset when we lose.
Yeah. So
But
grimy.
Everybody here is real nice.
Yeah. Well, I improved because I didn't get too old immediately. I went up 1. I went round 2 in winners and round 2 in losers.
You know what's crazy?
Huh.
I owned the guy who won the tournament for free. That's a crazy one. The one with the mustache.
Yeah.
I owned him when we were doing friendlies.
Yeah, I remember. And then he
ended up winning the tournament.
No, he got 3rd place.
Oh, he got money too.
Yeah, for 3rd place.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I wrecked him.
Yeah, he was 3rd.
Who was the one who won?
It was the guy with the slick hair, the guy that destroyed me. He told me with Diddy Kong, and then there was another guy that I didn't meet or play. But yeah, both of them pretty good. Okay, so awesome night. We'll definitely be making more videos of our vlogging.
Yes.
Our Smash adventures.
Smash Bros.
All right, peace out.
So, at the end of the day, again, we didn't get very far, but we kind of weren't expecting to. We still got a lot of experience, and we were able to kind of get back in the swing of things. And Darian was able to kind of get back into the swing of what a tournament is like. It was kind of like riding a bicycle for him. And then after we stayed for an extra hour or 2, I don't remember. I think it was about 9:30 whenever we were trying to head out. It was already pretty dark. So at the time of making this video, we were actually supposed to go to another tournament this past weekend, but some different things happened in both of our schedules, and Saturday I wasn't able to make it, while Darian couldn't make Sunday. So we didn't really want to go just by ourselves, and so we were scheduled to go this weekend to Launchpad again, also known as a tournament that I went to before this one. So like I said, it was a very fun tournament, and we still want to keep going to some. We've been trying to go over to each other's places to practice lately, and we're making a little bit of progress, slowly but surely, and hopefully by the next time we get to our 3rd tournament, we might do a little better than our 2nd. So until then, this has been day 2, still hungry for more, and we'll be doing all we can to prepare for this weekend.